Sasha Calle is going to play Supergirl in the Flash movie. And the other day, we of course got our first official look at the suit shared by Andy Muschietti, the director of the film, on Instagram. And it was just like how we got our first look at the Michael Keaton Batman suit and the new suit for the Flash. So it was just a zoomed in shot of the chest of the costume, which looks great and everything. But now, the past couple days, the Flash has been filming some scenes outside. So you know what that means. We got some set photos, and we just got some set photos of Sasha Calle as Supergirl, and it was our first good real look at the character in her full suit. And honestly, can't believe I was about to make a video on these super blurry, zoomed out photos of Sasha Calle Supergirl when literally just a couple minutes ago they dropped this super clear image of the full Supergirl suit. And yeah, we gotta talk about it because this looks amazing. This looks so good. You can tell that they're clearly going for a different version of Supergirl in the DCU. I'll talk about that more later. But I think this looks great because, as we saw with the zoomed in shot shared by Andy Muschietti, it is the Henry Cavill type Superman logo that we've got going on for the suit. So that looks great. And then she's sporting the short hair look, and she got the red on the top and the blue, and it just looks really cool. Here's another good shot without her actually on the wires and stuff. And you know, there are a few things here that don't look the greatest, but they'll put in the finishing touches in post and with CGI and stuff and just make things look better. But yeah, I think this suit looks great. And again, as I mentioned in my video the other day when I talked about the official reveal of her Supergirl suit, I mentioned that this is most likely going to be based off of Lara Kent, who is a character from the Injustice storyline in the comics, and she is the daughter of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, aka Superman. So clearly this is a big character. She hasn't really done much in the comics, but this would be a huge thing for her to be introduced in this movie. And again, I'm pretty sure this character, because you got the short hair, the suit looks very, very similar, so I highly doubt that it's not this character, although they could be just using the same design with just different name or something. I don't know for sure. But then that brings up the question of, alright, how is this gonna work? Is Lara Kent going to be from the DCU? Did Superman and Lois already have their kid? Is that how it worked? Because we know that was part of Zack Snyder's original plan with Darkseid and the whole Justice League trilogy, and we got hints of that in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So did they have a kid? Did she already grow up to be Supergirl? I doubt it. So most likely she is going to be from an alternate Earth, an alternate universe, because the Flash movie is dealing with the multiverse. So I'm assuming that probably she's going to be from an alternate Earth. But the weird thing about that is that really brings into question here is how's that going to work, is because with this set photo here of Sasha Calle as Supergirl, we've also seen other set photos released today, which I'll be making separate videos on, so stay tuned for that, of Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne here, and also Barry Allen, Ezra Miller as Barry Allen, and Kiersey Clemons as Iris West. So all four of those characters are in one scene together at like this courthouse something or scene, which I assume is like the trial of Barry's father or something. But the question is, how is this happening? How are all of these characters in one place if Supergirl's from a different Earth, Michael Keaton's Batman is from a different Earth? Could this possibly be the end of the movie, where now this new multiverse thing just messed up the whole multiverse and messed up the timeline and reset the DCU, making Supergirl now actually the main Supergirl of the DCU on Earth 1 or whatever they want to call it, and making Michael Keaton the new Bruce Wayne, the new Batman of the DCU? That might be the case here, and I feel like that is what's actually going on. I did do a video on that a couple weeks ago about how Warner Brothers wasn't sure about how they wanted to end the movie, with like what they wanted to do with the fate of Batman, and whether they wanted to bring in Michael Keaton to replace Ben Affleck, keep Ben Affleck, bring in Robert Pattinson. It was a whole thing. You can check it out, but it is really interesting to think about because it's so confusing. What is going on here with all these characters being here in this one scene, and does this mean that the DCU has been rebooted, as we've been hearing this movie will do? So definitely interesting to see there. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. What do you think about this first official look at Sasha Calle as Supergirl? I think she looks great. I love her suit, and I'm super excited to see her as Lara Kent, and I'm really interested to find out how they're going to explain her lineage with being the daughter of Clark Kent and Lois Lane and all that stuff. And again, like I said, we've had other set photos revealing Michael Keaton's Batman, Iris West, Barry Allen, as well as also the Flash ring, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for those. I'm not sure when I'm releasing them. I might do another one today. I might just save them for tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see, but definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, so that you'll know when I post those. But guys, anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.